Unit 18, Vacations. Page 70, Track 7, Listening 1. 1.
What do you think I should do for vacation this summer?
Well, you like the beach and you love hanging out in the sun. Why don't you go to the Caribbean? Or how about the Philippines? Some friends of mine stayed at a beach resort there last summer.
Well, I've been to the Caribbean a couple of times, and I always enjoy it. But I've never been to the Philippines. I think that would be fun.
2.
I'm not sure where to go for vacation this year.
Why don't you go skiing? I had a great time at a ski resort in the mountains last winter. Or how about a jungle trip to the Malaysian National Forest? I did that a couple of years ago, and it was amazing.
Well, I just bought some new ski equipment and I'm dying to try it. I have to say that I'm not too excited about the idea of a jungle trip. I don't like bugs, and I bet there would be a lot of them.
3.
I'd like to do something really different for my vacation this year.
How about a trip down the Nile River? You've never been to Egypt, right? Or maybe you could spend a week in the Australian outback.
They both sound interesting, but I guess I'd prefer the Australian trip. The Nile River might be just a little too exciting for me.
4.
I'd like to do something exciting this vacation. I don't want to just lie around on a beach.
How about whitewater rafting down the Colorado River? It takes you right through the Grand Canyon. That's really exciting. Or you could go on a 10-day African safari. I've heard that's a great trip.
The safari trip would be fun sometime. But I only have 1 week. I think I'll do the Grand Canyon trip. Thanks for the tip.
5.
Any ideas about where we should go for vacation?
I'm thinking about a couple of trips. We could go to Southeast Asia. We'd go to Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. The other place I was thinking about going to is China.
China? I've never been there. I hear it's fascinating. I've already been to Thailand and Indonesia, so let's go to China.
6.
I need help figuring out what to do for my vacation.
Well, last year my friends and I went on a 2-week bus tour of Europe. We travelled in nice, comfortable motor coaches and stopped in different cities. We stayed in each city for a day or two, and all our hotel reservations were taken care of.
That could be fun. But sometimes I get sick when I ride in cars and buses.
You could take a train trip across Russia. My sister did that a couple of years ago.
Oh, I love trains. And I've never been to Russia.
Page 72, Track 9, Listening 3. 1.
After graduation, I'm going to fly to Europe and spend a couple of weeks traveling on my own. I'll be in Germany and France mostly. There are so many things I want to see and do. Museums, restaurants, clubs, cafes, all that stuff. I know my parents worry about me traveling alone, but I just prefer it that way. I guess it's because I want to be free. On those group tours, everything is planned for you.
2.
I'm taking a trip to New Zealand. I hear it's really quiet down there, and the people are really friendly. I want to go to small towns that don't get a lot of tourists. Then I can just check into a cheap hotel and do my own thing. I'm really looking forward to this trip. I guess it's because I need to go somewhere quiet. The city where I live is so noisy, and the people are rude.
3.
When I'm in London, I want to see as many plays and concerts as I can. I also want to go to all the big museums and art galleries there. I'm going to go dancing as often as I can, too. Basically, I want to see and do everything. I really want to make the most of the week I'll be there. I guess it's because I need some excitement. My life has been so boring this year.
4. I'm going to go to Thailand this winter. I don't want to spend any time in Bangkok because I've been there before. This time, I just want to relax on a nice, quiet beach. I can swim and snorkel every day if I want to, but I don't have to do anything. I just want to relax. I guess it's because I've been so busy at work recently.
5.
I'm spending a month in Mexico. It's gonna be great. I don't want to spend any time in Mexico City, though. There are too many tourists there. Instead, I want to go to one of those small old colonial towns. I guess it's because I want to practice my Spanish. I studied the language for 3 years in college, and I think I'll get to use it a lot more in a small town.
6.
My friend and I are going to Australia. It's perfect for us because Australia has a lot of cheap hotels for backpackers. They're great places to meet other young people and travelers from all over the world. I'm really excited about this trip. I guess it's because the beaches are great there. I heard the east coast of Australia has some of the best surfing in the world.